The Ripper was killed 16 years ago today, the very night that 7 of us here were born.
You know, I've never felt like blood in and of itself is scary. I mean, you could have a film that is drenched in blood and it could be boring, believe it or not. So it's much more about character and the situation that the story puts these characters into. I felt like I had had my kind of fill of torture porn, for sure, and remakes, and that's one of the attractions of doing something that I wrote. And I wanted to do something that kind of followed these characters as people. That was very important to me, and Bug being this extraordinarily innocent young boy, a coming-of-age story of a kid becoming a man. In the story, it's unknown whether the killer, who seemed to have died in a fiery crash of the ambulance taking him to the hospital, whether he really died and drowned in the river where the ambulance crashed or did not. The mythology was that he lived in the river, under the water, or beneath the bridges and everything else. So he's kind of in this long, shaggy, half-rotted overcoat and long, shaggy hair and everything else, and has kind of this death mask of a body that's been underwater for a long time. So it's just kind of piecing it together that way, and that is one of the central themes of the story, is like who really is everybody, behind their mask.
Have you killed people, Bug? Not that I can remember.
Bug, he's this kind of sheepish, slightly awkward boy with some, issues. You don't really know what his past is, but you know that he's not fully adjusted, and he, gets bullied at school and all these things, and it's kind of just watching his journey grow up and kind of have to take on these larger-than-life responsibilities, and he grows in more ways than one throughout the movie, and you get to watch that.
Do you know who your father was? Take a look in the mirror, Bug.
Fang basically she's an extremely tough character in the movie, because a lot of films like this, you don't have, I feel like very often, that female figure who is really that forward and that kind of powerful throughout the movie. You can tell that she has a lot of issues underneath everything that are forcing her to be who she is. She really helps Bug's character. If you're put into a situation where you have to act like a man and fight like a man, how do you do that when you don't even know what a man is?